half an hour, something like that from sunset. We've just managed to scramble last minute to a little area, and it is a very messy situation. Now, I really love this area over here, but we've got some land in the background, so I've tried to tuck in quite closely, and I'm just waiting for some waves to pop in. Every so often we get a rogue wave and it just obliterates the whole scene, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm mid-edit on the Scotland footage, and on the final day there was some microphone issues. Well, there was some James issues turning microphones on. I've debated whether to not bother putting a vlog out this week, but I've been out today, and I was out yesterday, and I got some really nice epic foggy puddles, and I've been out chasing the same again today. So there's a culmination of 2 videos here, and what started in Scotland has finished in the Moors. I really just want to keep posting these videos, you see, so if I get out of the habit one week, I feel that it'll slow it down a bit, so just keep posting. So we've got a new camera as well, and it seems to be really good.
Oh,
that's it. Bags are packed, nearly.
I'll probably do it on the
So
road.
we've had our couple of days up in north, and that's it. We're going. We're saying goodbye to Scotland for now. Thank you very much, Adrian, the nowhere photographer.
Pleasure.
Check him out on Instagram for driving.
What about me?
This guy. Thank you very much for a lovely weekend.
Been a great trip.
It's been grand, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it makes a difference from coming up on the motorbike.
How far we drove?
8 hours.
800 miles.
800 miles.
800
Is that it?
Still
Just a little bit.
To go, so 1,000 miles.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Same again next week.
Oh, I wish. Someone has got to go back to Canada.
Link in the description for the workshop.
Yeah, Lincoln. Hey, I'll drop their links down below. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. It's been great.
Bye bye. Check out my channel.
Yeah, check this guy out. Yeah, bye for now. We are just up on the North York Moors, and I missed sunrise this morning. Simply put, because I was a little bit worried about bumping in to some of this stuff on my old bike. I was out yesterday on a monstrous foggy puddle chase, and it was absolutely stunning, and that's pretty much what we're doing today. So we've got a fog warning in place that roughly starts around the Vale of York, Thirsk, and then dips down into the Midlands, and it's not where I am, which is on the moorlands just above Whitby. So I'm just going to go and chase today. A bit of reactive photography, which is my usual style, so I just jump on this little bike and I try and react to what the conditions are doing. So we'll get started. I'm gonna get moving, and in the meantime I'm gonna put on some footage for you of what we were dealing with yesterday, and in the meantime I'm gonna try and find just that. Well, that was a little bit hairy. So I've just been probably tootling along at maybe 10-15 miles an hour because I was on a load of untreated roads and it was sort of, you know, very, very frosty. So we've dropped temperature now to about 4 degrees and I've seen the fog. It looks like it's just beyond Pickering, so I'm just heading that way. But it is frosty, it's very cold, very dangerous conditions really. I just need to really take care on what I'm doing. But I think Pickering, see where the fog is and grab a quick coffee and then we'll go from there. I've underestimated things this morning. So when I left home, it's about 7 degrees. I think it nudged up to 9 at one point, and all of a sudden it just kept tumbling. So currently 0, just on the outskirts of Pickering. We have got fog, not much, but it is slowly thickening up. So I'm just having a quick coffee, just to warm myself up a bit and get myself ready for today. I wasn't expecting freezing cold conditions, so that has made things a little bit interesting considering I'm on the old bike, but we'll be fine. Hello. So just as all hope was leaving me, I rode from the last spot where you saw me, just outside of Pickering, through Pickering, and we ended up going towards Malton. I've not quite got to Malton. I was abandoning ship actually, and I decided to head towards the coast because it's been warmer. And then I've stumbled across a little area that I've passed many times on the Malton to Scarborough Road, and don't know whether you can see what we're dealing with, but if I can't get a shot or two out of here and make a vlog for you guys, well, I'll give up, haven't I? So since I was last here, they've done a bit of a plantation by the looks of it, which is not really what we're looking for. So I think had a little scout. Nothing really too exciting. The mist's just a little bit too thin. Not what we were promised. Weather warnings, thick fog in the Vale of York. I'm pretty much in the Vale of York. I was even debating getting the drone up, but I'm gonna keep moving. So we're on the road to Scarborough, and always worth stopping, isn't it? I mean, it does look pretty, but the problem that we've got is all of these. It's all plantation stuff. I mean, I could get the long lens out, but it's just all a bit messy, and yeah. I've been up to these trees here, and this plantation stuff is just hammered straight through all of them goodies over there. So the mist is, it looks nice from this distance, but when you get closer it's just non-existent. So instead of just desperately trying to find photos where I'm not overly enthusiastic about, I'm going to keep riding. So we'll get back on the Scarborough Road and we'll see if we can find anything that way. There's a couple of nice little woodlands from between Scarborough and Whitby that I'm always interested in. So maybe there'll be some mist and fog up that way. Failing that, it's wait a few hours and then the fog's just going to arrive up my end anyway, up near Whitby. So we're not at a loss. We will get fog today. Back where we more or less started, up on the tops. So I've been all over the spot this morning. So we went to Pickering because we thought that's where the fog was, and there was a little bit, and then we moved on towards Malton, then hit that Scarborough Road, and then did a bit of a back road back to Pickering, and then back through Cropton Wood and back up onto the Egton Highmoor. So it's gone from 8-9 degrees to -1, -2, slippy, slidey, dangerous riding conditions, and then we're back here, and it feels like t-shirt weather. Very, very, very strange. So we never got any foggy puddles. We got a little bit of mist, just not enough. It was not what I was expecting, to be honest, but I have been out now doing photography from 8 AM to it's now 11:30. Not once have I had a single worry in my mind about anything, no negative thoughts or anything of that nature, and that is for me the reason why I love photography. I haven't even picked up my camera, but it's just the being out on the bike, riding around with the potential of catching a shot and just becoming lost for hours and hours and hours, just in the moment, chasing, wondering, hoping, getting excited, feeling disappointment, all the rest of it. And it's just, I absolutely love it. I haven't got my camera out once, I haven't got my drone out once this morning, but I've had the time of my life. My feet have gone from nice and warm to frozen. I spent about 20 minutes on the ride back then, just chattering my lips, all that funky stuff. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. So I will show you some foggy puddle images, because that's really what we're here for. And I want you to see exactly why I've been chasing these foggy puddles this morning. So without further ado, I'll pop them on the screen for you now.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time.
Yeah, as you can see, that is exactly why I am on the chase today. Now, I've got to a stage in my photography where I just won't get the camera out unless I'm happy with the conditions. I know a lot of photographers, and there's nothing wrong with it, make the most of the conditions that they've got. But I just enjoy being out. If it's nice and sunny like it is today, you know, it's great, but it's not my style of photos. I mean, I'm after moody, foggy, so this is just not it. It's just not it. I'm quite happy to be out in these conditions, but I'm not going to put any effort into trying to get a photo. That's just the way it is. But it's the fact that there's a chance that it could just change at any minute. That's what gets me out. You can, in my opinion, you can get pretty average, half decent shots in conditions like this, and it's you're not getting your showstoppers. So I just don't see the point. I'm better off just riding around trying to find it, and the majority of my photography is just completely reactive. That's all I do. I just wait for weather to pop in, whether it be fog or a storm. I've even started turning my nose up at sunrises and that now, because I mean the skies are nice, aren't they? But it just doesn't really excite me. I like mood. I like apocalyptic looking skies and grumpy imagery, and I just find that the real thing. And getting out for a pretty sunrise, I will do it if it's in a new location, but it just doesn't really excite me anymore. Yeah, I much prefer to be in a foggy woodland than watching the sky light up in fire. But yeah, so we got no photos, but I've had a blast. We've got to try out this Action 4 as well, and I have to say it is really, really good. So I've got a little handle that goes with it that's like a charging handle. It's got a couple of controls on it. I'll pop a photo on now. Well, I'll put a bit of footage on over this bit now so you can see what I'm talking about. I've got my Rode mic on here, which is a bit annoying because I have to have the transmitter on. So I've got the transmitter attached in a sort of loose fashion, and then obviously we've got this, so it's just all extra things to charge. So I'm debating whether to get the DJI mic or not, but yeah, we'll be really interesting to see this footage and see how it's done. But I'm going to love you and leave you. I just want to say thank you very much for joining me. That's just how photography goes. If you're in it for the results, you are not going to enjoy yourself. And I have had an absolutely fantastic morning chasing, hoping praying, riding on ice and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm a happy chappy. It's about taking part, it's about getting out, it's about the act of photography, and if you get your photos, it's just a bonus. And that's what this video really is, the message. That's the message of this video really is, stop expecting your results. Just see them as a bonus and just get out and enjoy yourself. And that's exactly what I've done, and I hope you do too. So get your camera and get yourself chasing. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining. If you like these, do consider subscribing, and we hopefully will be lucky enough to see you in the next video. But I'm going to get home and get a coffee because my feet are freezing. Bye for now.